What's up? Chris, it's another Anti-Dan stream. No, Anti-Dan stream starring Dan. That was fun last night. We had a good time. I think I drank a little too much. Anyways, what's up? Same old, same old. Apple juice good. So, I wasn't even going to stream this morning. I was like, what else am I going to do? I would have to do something productive. Not in the mood to do something productive. I didn't close my wrong closet doors. I usually close my closet doors. Don't look at my closet doors open. Oh well. So what's up? What's up, Mr. Chris Galana? Anyone wants to hop in here, they are more than welcome to, as long as they aren't totally crazy, any more crazy than me. That's hard to do. We have Chris and Chris. And Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. All we need now is a couple more Chris's. Get a Chris Riley in here. We can have Chris, and Chris. The trio of Chris's. Isn't there another Chris? What's the other Chris I'm thinking of? I can't remember. Anyway. So there is life on the planet Earth this morning. Barely. Oh, we're cocky. That's the other Chris. Marv Cocky himself. The stupid crap we do in this world. Yep, need to charge my phone. It was down to 20%. I got to say, the new iPhone, at least this one, which isn't new, it's old. It's an iPhone 8, but it's new to me, newish, does pretty well with the battery. The iPad, on the other hand, if you don't charge it every hour on the hour, it goes nutty. Okay, what is that? Oh, the iPhone popped up. Quit. Window. Go away. Go away, window. Go away. Go away. Oh, crap. I'm still like half asleep. And I still got up at 5:30 this morning and ran around and did stuff. Didn't mow the lawn, though. Should have mowed the lawn. But it was wet and cold and miserable and not mowing the lawn. So, let's do something much more exciting and fun. Like, I don't know. Hang out and BS about stuff. Yeah, mine's not a mini. Mine's just an iPad. It was the cheapest of the cheaps. Oh, God. 2 years ago? 3 years ago? 3 years ago? It's actually, it was the newest basic iPad when they were actually halfway reasonably priced. They were like $375, and I got a refurbed one right away. They sent them all out, and they had bad something or others in them, so they all got recalled. And then they started selling them refurbed. And I had it for like $310, I think, or something like that. Back when I had money. Funny times. Anyway, it is an iPad. And it works. But it's a power sucker. I just unplugged it like an hour ago, and it's already down to 50%. And it's not that old. Yeah, my old iPad still works. The last one I just got rid of, I only got rid of for the same thing. The battery, it had to be plugged in all the time. The battery was just toast. I honestly think these cases I put them in, I put them in these big heavy-duty cases. I think they're cooking the battery because it overheats a tad. Just a tad. $2,100 exactly. Das Mia and them guys are gonna stream tonight. All the Europeans and Australians. It's gotta be wicked late for them because they're doing it in like, I don't know, 10 hours or something. Anyway, the Poison Ivy's really starting to show. You can see it all like right here, all along here, all back here, along the eyes. That was just dumb. iPads are good. I want an iPad Pro just so I can use the pen and paint with it and stuff. That way I don't have to use the tablet on the screen. Because if you have an iPad Pro and a Mac, you can hook them together and turn your iPad into like a Cintiq. Hey, it's Mia. How's it going, girl? You want to jump in and hang out with us? We will have more people. They always trickle in slowly on a Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning. And everybody's still hungover and half asleep from the anti-Dan starring Dan streams. The anti-Dan. Let's see, last night we had the anti-Dan starring Dan. Neoprene pouch. Well, that's good. iPads are good. I don't mind. I've had a few different ones. There's really no difference. The only reason I went back to an iPad, I had to, what is the Amazon thing there, which is just a backdated Google iPad, Google Pad, Chrome Pad. But I didn't have any problems with any of them. It's just easier where I work with Macs. It's having the whole Mac ecosystem is just easier. Smoke a chuck roast for dinner. Yum. I think I'm going to have overly tenderized pork chops for dinner tonight. You beat the crap out of them and then soak them in egg and milk for an hour, and then you bread them and throw them in a frying pan. Because normally I would grill them, but I know we're going to have major thunderstorms tonight because the weatherman said so. Laundry's good. Poor man's burnt ends. That's all right. Beef is beef, man. Beef is still my favoriteest meat of all. Chicken is right there with it. I mean, it's like beef, chicken, and then pork is down here. I'll eat it, but actually I like a pork chop now and again. Bacon. That's up above beef, but it's not really pork. I mean, it is pork, I know, but it's like bacon. It's like a whole different... Bacon is bacon. Yeah. Ribs. Ribs. Both beef and pork. I'll eat the other one. I like ribs. Ribs are good. Here it is. It's barely past breakfast time, and we're talking about dinner and stuff. So what to do this morning? Anything exciting? Bacon is awesome. Good American bacon, not that Canadian ham crap. Real American, or actually it's European, isn't it? Didn't bacon actually start in like Scotland or something? Ireland? It's like where it's originally from. I think. I don't know. Just guessing. For some reason that popped into my head. For some reason I'm pretty sure bacon came from Scotland. I don't know why. That's in my head, but I'm pretty sure. Where's Mr. Buttram to fact check me? I need my Mr. butthead fact checker. Anyway, poor man's burnt ends. Yum. They're still good. Good. So I was going through all my old YouTube channels from way back. God, I wish I could. I have one Tom Lamo YouTube channel, which I can't get access to anymore because the email to fix it no longer exists from a company that no longer exists. And I know what it was. It was Tom Lama at fastermac.com. But they're like, oh, we'll send you a verification email to the account's email address. And it's like, you can't send a verification email to the email address because the email doesn't exist. The servers where the email came from no longer exist. So how would you do that? They don't get it. I did all my mountain biking and stuff like that on that channel. I would like to have that channel back. I think it had a whole 12 subscribers. Oh, that's so funny. Yep. 12 whole subscribers, I think. Mr. Bumban on Twitch. Well, hello. Mr. Bumbam on Twitch. You're one of like 5 people on Twitch that watch this stuff, which is good. I'm actually thinking about, because the whole YouTube banning crap. I don't know if you guys all know Wexter. I'm sure you do. They bumped Wexter last night while he was doing a stream for no apparent reason. Just like they butted this thing, my channel, last week. Just shut us off for 3 days. And then said, oh, sorry. We have no reason. No explanation, nothing. Just, we're sorry. Our bad. No reasoning, no thought, no nothing. I don't get it. Don't really like the Twitch interface as much. But they don't just, they're not like YouTube where they just ban people for no apparent reason and give you no explanation why. You violated our terms of service. Well, how? What is up, Sergio? Mr. HVAC. How was your day? Is it raining there? You got rain now, aren't you? I think you're getting the rain we're going to get. Actually, no, the rain's coming across the country. Yep, all caps for Jimmy. Missing the Jimmy. Jimmy would be sitting here right now with me yakking away, laughing at my stupidity. That's what he'd be doing. He'd just be shaking his head going, oh, crap, what the hell is that kid going to say now? He was one of the few people that could call me kid. What is up, Jesse and Dave Pease? Yeah, it was kind of stupid. It was very, very stupid for them to just shut it down for no reason. And then 3 days later, I get a letter that says, oh, you're back up and running. We're sorry. We made a mistake. I was like, but why? What mistake? What happened? Tell me something. Nope, no response. Just have a good day. I'm not ready for Monday either. We could call it Saturday. I got no problems with that. None whatsoever. Except for the rest of the world might screw with you when tomorrow actually becomes Monday anyways. Whether you call today Saturday or not. It would just happen. It would just be... I need to print something. There was something I wanted to print this morning and got running around and didn't set it up. Now I can't remember what the hell it was. I got no clue what it was. I do not remember. I really want to replace those shelving brackets because they're that Dayglow blue, which is all pretty, but it doesn't really match my room. And I don't think I have enough of that to do more. And I want to get rid of the red banding. You guys can't see what I'm staring at, but there's a shelf up here that's like just. Oh, I got the black shelf downstairs. We should put that there. I'd have to cut it, but that's okay. Although I could put that one back there, reband it so it's not red. I really, really hate the red banding. And put it back there, and then put the black shelf here, which would be much better because it would fit better. No guns. Laser guns, maybe. I'll take an Eternal Sunday. Well, there, yeah. That's not a bad idea there, Chris. Socket tool organizer. I need to organize a lot of crap. You know, I got my little tool set here that you probably can't really see. It holds all my tools for 3D printing. Then I just knocked some of them on the floor. That I should print for out in the garage because I got all my tools and all my father's tools now out in the garage, and nothing is organized. Mine was somewhat organized, and then I had to move all his out when he first got sick, and blah blah blah. There's boxes of junk I got to go through. Boxes and boxes and boxes of tools, and a lot of them are just duplicates of tools I already have with my own. And mine are probably more beat up, but they're professional, because that's what I did for a living. Where his were just, they're, functional. They were just Home Depot versions, but it was this little wood shop. Yeah, none of my tools are not organized. Yeah. Wish I had that problem. My garage right now is very unorganized. Want a drill press? I have a 7-foot tall, massive, I don't know, I think it's a 4 horsepower drill press. It's like brand new. I am not a Harbor Tools Freight fan. I don't buy much for Harbor Freight. I gotta say, though, I've gotten a few things, stuff I know I'm not. Like my cordless tools and stuff, they're all Makita or Milwaukee. I'm done playing games with those things. I've even tried like the newer Porter-Cable. Back when Porter-Cable first started, they were good, but the newer Porter-Cable are garbage. Bosch has kind of gotten crappy, believe it or not. It's all Milwaukee or Makita, and I kind of lean more and more toward Makita. I won't even do DeWalt anymore. DeWalt's just overhyped, kind of. It don't last if you're using it every day, all day long. DeWalt tools probably have the most power. Milwaukee or DeWalt are the most powerful. The cordless, tools in the same. Laundry time. See ya. DeWalt's are really, really powerful, but they don't last very long. Not in the real world. You get 6 months to a year in professional quality using them, decking and building, and they get beat up. Milwaukee outlasts most of them and has wicked power all the time. But my Makitas are generally lighter and easier to manage. Yeah, for you, I would use either Milwaukee or Makita. I kind of like the Makitas more. They're not quite as ballsy as the Milwaukees are, but they're way lighter and they're darn close to the power, and they last just as long, and they're just lighter. I just like them because they're lighter. I need to find someone to take my drill press and my radial arm saw. I need to get them the hell out of the garage. They're just too big for me to use anymore. I don't have any need for that big. I don't have the place for them. Something that big. You need an 8-foot span of emptiness to use it. So And I don't have 8-foot spans of emptiness anymore. And I just don't need them. You gonna have it. I think you should drive up here and come grab my radial arm saw and my drill press. It's only like a 5-hour drive for you, not even. If you do it in the middle of the night when there's no traffic. And otherwise, you got to go through New York City. You got to go through. Actually, you have to go through Delaware. No, you have to go through New York City and through Connecticut. Connecticut's worse than going through New York City right now. Yeah, no. I have no problems with my Makitas. My Makitas have outlasted everything. I have all Milwaukee for my little 12-volt stuff. And I use the 12-volt Milwaukee as much as I use the bigger stuff. And I have all 18-volt Makita. And my Makitas are just forever. And I love them. I have everything. But the only thing I really liked design-wise that DeWalt had, cordless-wise, is the little flush cutting saw. The little, think of the name of it, Dom, you dumbass. You know, a little zippy tool thing with the flat blade that goes back and forth and you use it for trimming. What the hell's the name of it? I want to say reciprocating saw, but that's actually a sawzall. It's a reciprocating saw. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about, the little blade that goes back and forth. And it's a fairly new tool in the tool thing. Fen tool is what it was called because Fen was the first one to come out with them. But anyway, the little flat blade. DeWalt, the handle and everything is just the trigger. It's just a better design tool. The Makita is kind of big and bulky. Makita is a much fatter handle and bigger tool, and the DeWalt had plenty of power. And it had a better trigger. I don't like the thumb trigger. I like the finger trigger on that. Yep, exactly. On all of them. It don't matter what brand. Yeah, that's exactly it. And if you're going to store them, leave them half charged. Even my vacuums and everything are all... I even have a vacuum, my cordless vacuum. I love that thing. It's not the most powerful vacuum, but I use it here in the house. I love it because it's using the Makita battery, so the battery pack lasts forever in that vacuum. I think I charge that battery like once a month, and I vacuum almost daily in this room with that thing. I mean, it's a little... They keep calling it a job site tool vac. It's no job. It's a freaking dust buster. I would not use it on a job site except for, you know, I've actually used it a few times on like going back to do minor repairs. You know, you have to sand a little bit. And you just gotta, you know, do a little cleanup afterwards, or drill a hole and hang a picture or whatever. But I would not use it on a job site. It's a little puny for that. It's a freaking dust buster, but it works great in this room. Yep. Each their own. I mean, DeWalt's aren't bad. I just found for the money, I kept replacing them more often than not because they just wear out fast. They always had more. They had more power, brand new than the Makitas did, but they just wore out. 6 months, and I was replacing them. The actual tool would always wear out or break or get floppy. God, their sawzalls were the worst. They were all, after about 3 months of using them, the whole like arm of it is all floppy and you can't control it anymore. They are terrible. I used to have Milwaukee for a sawzall, plain and simple. That's it. There's no other sawzall. The Portacable Tiger sawzall actually, again, has more power, but it's another one that it lasts forever, but the head of it gets all loose and floppy, and the blade's just wobbling around, and it's going up, and it's just wobbling around as much as it's going back and forth. A DeWalt buffer? What's a DeWalt buffer? Didn't even know DeWalt makes a buffer. What kind of buffer? You talking like a angle grinder style buffer? I'm just not that big on DeWalt tools. Every time I get them, they're crappy. I shouldn't say that. They're not crappy. They're good. They're in the price league of Milwaukee and Makita and all of those, and they're just not as long lasting. They're good. They always have plenty of power. There are a few exceptions. The DeWalt job site portable table saw, there's just nothing better. That DeWalt table saw. I'm looking at the Skill saw one because Skill just came out with this, and it's all about the fence. I mean, the motor on that thing's pretty incredible too for such a small saw. But that rack and pinion fence from DeWalt is just, you can't beat that for accuracy and ease and adjustability. I think it's just amazing. And of course, they patented it. They leased it out to Hitachi, but Hitachi changed it enough, and the Hitachi one is all flat. I mean, you put the board against it, and the whole fence moves. It's like, that's pointless. Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't buy the DeWalt buffer either. That would probably be Milwaukee if I were to buy one of those two. Definitely. Trying to think of the other one that everyone used to rant and rave about. You don't really see them around much anymore. Can't remember. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not. DeWalt has a few really, really good tools. The table saw. Really, really good. I really, really like their half-size plunge router. It's not really a palm router, and it's not really a full-size router, which you really don't need a 2.5 horsepower router. Everyone was buying I used to have the big Bosch, and I got rid of that and got the little DeWalt, and that thing, I got more tools, does as much, has almost as much power, which is plenty. I mean, I'm mostly working with softwood cedars, and I'm not using it on oak and maple and stuff like that all the time. And if I am, it's usually a plywood, so it's not a big deal. But that little DeWalt, like 1.25 horsepower mini router is freaking awesome. And the other reason I like it better over the Porter-Cable, which is exactly the same, is the DeWalt has the stupid little lights. And believe it or not, them stupid little lights are a big help. When that thing kicks on and the light's shining down on that bit, you can actually see where the bit is. It works pretty good. Yes, I like tools too. I love my tools. I used to love Bosch. Bosch used to be my thing, and it's I'm not big on Bosch anymore. They've gotten kind of chintzy and cheap. They certainly don't last as long or have as much power. Why did Siri kick on? For no reason. Did I say something that's similar to Siri? I don't know. I forgot I even had Siri on that thing. Anyway, yeah, tools are fun. So, 3D printing though. Mr. Nozzle Face. I have a Mr. Nozzle Face. Mr. Nozzle Face. Can't really see him in the lighting, but it's a nozzle with eyeballs. I think everybody should print Mr. Nozzle Face. Tools are good. I gotta organize my tools. Maybe that's what I'll do for a stream tomorrow, now that you can start a stream from a mobile device. I might see if I can get my iPad out in the garage and still have reception, which I think will be iffy. The Wi-Fi's here, and the garage is way the hell over there, and my bay in the garage is even farther. It's another 40 feet. So I don't know if I have reception. I could do it off my phone. Maybe I'll do a garage feed one. and see if it'll range out there and work off the Wi-Fi. I think it will, as long as I stay right at the door, with the door open. Then I can use the headset, even though the audio is kind of crappy off the two headsets. Both of my headsets that are wireless. The mics are terrible, but you can hear it. It's just kind of tinny and crappy. Look. Poison ivy. Gotta get rid of that crap. Needs to go away. Get it out of my yard. Maybe I'll drop off some more wood chips tomorrow. And I can get rid of more crap. And stuff. Where is Danny Boy? I guess he's still asleep. Those guys are streaming well past when I went to bed, huh? You want to know what time they quit? Let's find out. YouTube. Let's share the screen just for giggles. Sunday morning live hangout. Oh, that's me. Fun King is scheduled for 4 o'clock. Does size matter? Joel. Which one am I on? I'm on this one. So subscriptions. That should work. Streamed 10 hours ago. Those guys are going well past that. How long did they stream for? Almost 2 hours. And that was like when I was in bed. Who is still on there? Captain Poop Smith, whoever that is. Bob, Justin, and 3D Medic Vince. Who the hell is Captain Poop Smith?
He'd never know the difference. That's just a homemaker.
Oh, that was
It was backwards.
Well, that and a few other things.
He didn't tell you about
I know who Captain Poop Smith is. That's
what motors are you using, like the tires?
Warcocky. It was Warcocky. Playing video games. I can get rid of that 5 thing. And go back to our regular background. And stuff. So anyway, no, I've been sitting here babbling for a half an hour and nobody else seems to want to come in here. And I don't really have anything printing. Ugh. And I think by next play money I get this coming, well, next week, I hope, I may get some flexible PLA from Paramount 3D because I like their colors. I wanted to play with the PETG I got sent by Greengate, but I can't think of anything I want to print that I want to waste it on. What do I want to print to waste it on? I got to figure out exactly how long it is because maybe I'll do it and I'll just print a llama head with a really, really, really thick layer height, kind of big. Like make it big and make it hollow. And just do it in that Greengate transparent blue. That would be all right. Wouldn't it? Or would it? Or would it? I don't know. Anyway. No one else wants to hang out. I may just kill it. Because accessibility, because I've done enough babbling and I got nothing left to babble about. And I don't think I'm going to print anything right now. What am I going to print? Something I wanted to print this morning. Now I can't remember what the hell it was. Old age brain. Can't remember crap. No memories. I do need to do some stuff out in the garage. You know what I can do? Let's see if this thing will stay broadcasting out in the garage. Let's take a walk out to the garage with the iPad. Can I do this off of this? Will it allow me to? And turn the volume down. Somewhere back here, I've got the link. And yard. And it's going to give me all kinds of feedback in a moment here. Because I don't know why it won't let me turn the audio down. Yeah. Let's go for a walk. Let's not cover the camera. Let's reverse the camera. Back camera. There we go. You can look down my staircase. In my junky ass dining room where my mother's computer is. Because she won't get rid of the crap. And we'll go outside. And let me know if it drops. Oops. I'm going to do this so the camera's the right side up. We're down to 2 bars on the Wi-Fi. And you can see my junky ass garage, which is just overly stuffed with crap. And my van. I still got 2 bars. It's not bad. You can see all my crap. So if I left the iPad like here and pulled the van out, holy big bird flying by. Here, you want to see the hawk? Big old hawk just flew over. If I did it from there and left the iPad out here on the stand, I think I could pull it off. How's the mic? I can't see chat. Chat with hosts and other guests. Live chat. We gotta turn the mic on. I said that worked, other than I did the classic llama. Hey, what's up? I walked out there and I closed the damn window, so it shut it down. But other than that, it worked. So, I'm thinking tomorrow maybe I will do a from the garage, clean the garage, get the van out of there, clean some tools, hang out. The only thing I don't like is the way the chat isn't. You can't see the chat when you're using the iPad. But I can bring that stand out there. That one's right there. That thing, which holds the iPad. and just put it in the corner of the garage so it's right at the door, so it's still getting Wi-Fi. And hopefully it'll work. Need to get some other people in there. What's Tanner Man doing? I figured Tanner would be in here after getting his actually wanted to chit chat with him. Yeah, I don't know if you know all about Tanner and his thing. He got hacked and took forever to get his account back because they kept saying, wrong email address to the account. He's like, I know they hacked me. They took they changed the email account. And took them forever for them to straighten it all out. So, what's going on there? Doom Patrol, whatever the hell that is. Anyway, not a big deal. So that was a little interesting little tour outside. So I think tomorrow I just might do a late morning from the garage, clean out the garage, stream. Oh, I can't. Hey, it's Monkey Head. What's up, dude? There you go. Audio. I hear something clicking and snapping.
There we go. Hey-o.
Yeah, there you
go.
So I think we're doing a broadcast tomorrow. What do you think? Do you think I should broadcast from the garage tomorrow while I clean the garage?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well the iPad mic will work.
I'm just waking up here myself.
Just waking up. I've been up for like 5 hours. Something I can try right now, just for giggles. If I don't knock everything in the world over, is hook these up and see how bad the mic is. I'm not even sure where the mic is on them. I think it's on this side. That's where all the other electronics are, so that would make sense, but it may be on the other side. But if I plug these in, and then I shut this off completely, which I need to do anyways. I don't want to be disturbed today from that thing. And then turn this back on. And plug it in. And connect it up. Connect it all up. You guys can't see a damn thing what I'm doing, but that's all right. And I need glasses because I can't read a damn thing on the screen without them. Turn on the Bluetooth and hook it up to these here things. I'm on. I know you can do it. Oh, I have to turn them on first, don't I? Come on. You can do it. Try again. Oh, I may have to put them in like pairing mode again because they're actually tied to the phone.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Crap. Nope, it did connect. I was going to say, I thought I'd paired them to these already. So if I go in here and I go to StreamYard. Oh, I enter the broadcast as myself. So I can control myself from here. And I can even myself into it now. Oh, look, it's a real life game. Okay, I'm getting wicked feedback. Turn that mic off. All right, so how bad's this mic?
Not bad, actually.
So that's not terrible. That's feeding through these stupid things, I believe. If I got
It's a
this
little
right.
quiet. You might want to turn the gain up a touch.
I don't think I can with these. Audio. Oh no, it's still coming through the iPad. It's
Getting
not
a
coming
little bit
through
of a
the
feedback.
headset. Yeah, that's because it's picking it up off the TV. Mute the TV. That would go away.
Hey, Chris.
Holy crap, it's weird seeing you as a real life human being.
Yeah, I took one of my old Android phones, put it on a tripod with my gimbal, and I have that
Yep.
pointed towards my whole work area using Droid XCam.
That'll work. Whatever it takes, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Settings. General. Where's audio in this thing? General. About. Legit background. Where the hell is the audio input? Does it even have an audio input? Let's see. Passwords, mail, iTunes, batteries, accessibility, walls, control center. It's not control center. I know it's not that. Maybe it is. Timer, nope. Accessibility shouldn't be in there, but voiceover off.
There we go.
Audio visual. Mono
That's
audio.
better.
Bluetooth.
I have a filament issue.
Sounds. Ringtone, text tone, airdrop, keyboard clicks, lock sound, do not disturb. Okay, how do I take the audio off of this thing? Maybe this won't. Sound should be right there. Change with buttons, ringtone, text tone, mail tones, sys tones. That's not the mic. FaceTime messengers. Where do I change the mic? Will it let me change the mic? Guess it won't let me. Wonder if I put it back to the iPhone, and if I walked around with the iPhone in my pocket, which would be better for this anyways, use this for just the video. I don't know. Why is that still feeding through here?
Yeah, I still need I've got a wireless mic. Actually a nice one too. It's got the whole lapel mic thing, but I don't have another wireless monitor to listen to it.
Yeah, well, I only half heard what you said because I was going and shutting things off and turning them on. But yeah, I'm thinking if I use this, which those are actually tied into normally. What is that? Mini webcam?
Nope. Mic, wireless.
Oh, yeah, I can't afford that right now.
Right. I don't have the problems. I don't have the speaker that I can
Oh.
put in my ears, so I'm stuck using my headset.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have feedback.
The other option is I've got my nice JBL headset. Problem with that is that has a really terrible mic on it. I don't know why, because it's actually a really nice headset.
Yeah, because JBL's known for speakers, not mics.
Well, they make mics too, and I think it's just because it's like built into the headset. There's no boom on it,
Right.
or anything. If there was a boom mic on it, I think it would be better. Let's hook these up and try it. Although those things probably need a charge. So they're already hooked up, I'm pretty sure. And those I do know. If I go and what am I looking for? Yeah.
I think I took my garbage can out of here.
The sound on these things are incredible. I will say that. Why do I all of a sudden need to sign in? I was just signed in, you dumbasses. Oh, because I'm in the wrong thing. That's why. That would be why. Okay, I'm going to have to mute this again. So I won't be able to hear you guys for a second.
Okay.
And mic on, off. Add to stream. All right. Turn this mic off. Audio. iPad microphone. It won't let me use the headset microphone. I know it should. I'll have to figure it out later.
Yeah, I actually know that, Tanner. My dad plays cover bands and has since the late 70s. Sorry.
All right. That was a semi-failed test. I should charge these things up while I got them out. I have the cable right here.
This little Fire tablet just...
Those are charged. Crown made the best headset mics in existence before Harman bought them.
Yep.
There's Tanner. Hop in here, Tanner. We need to chit chat, buddy. I need to bust your chops. Not that I'm busting his chops. He's got his Twitter account back.
Oh, he does. That's good.
Yeah, he got it this morning, I guess.
Awesome.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you can come hang out for 5 minutes.
Trying to get my instructions so I can finally assemble this.
So yeah, I think tomorrow might have to be a from my garage testing / streaming / I think I'm gonna slightly start fading more and more toward the Twitch too. Kind of hate the Twitch interface, but man,
Twitch, for some reason on my internet, buffers over and over and over.
really,
Yeah, it's not good for me.
that shouldn't be doing that.
My internet is LTE cell phone based. The joy of being rural.
Yeah, I'm pretty rural too, but I had to fight to get Comcast to come up my damn driveway.
Closest Comcast, or sorry, not Comcast, Cox, COX, is to my house, is about 20 miles.
Wow. You are out there.
DSL is an option, but they can't even guarantee me 1 megabit. And
DSL sucks. I mean,
I
it's still better than some things.
I had satellite, and that was just a nightmare.
Yeah. That when it works good, but it's also ridiculously overpriced and very, very unreliable.
Well, and bandwidth limitations can only go, what was it, 16 or 22 gig, depending on the package. And
it was like multiple hundreds of dollars too, right?
Yeah, about 150 a month.
Yeah, that's just.
And
ridiculous.
the worst part of it was the 600 millisecond ping.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now I've got 30 and no limit.
Yeah, I've been thinking about kicking over to the cell phone thing, and I'm just like,
It's hard to get the plans that actually will stick around.
Well, I got no problems with the plans because I do it through AARP, which all my cell phones are now, which is easy, even though it's AT. I mean, it's the AT&T network, but it's ridiculously cheap. I can get unlimited everything added on to my cell phones for like $19.95 a month, and have unlimited internet everything through the cell phones, and that includes the home phones. I can convert the home phone over to that at the same time too.
I'm
you
using
basically get a cell phone base station that you can plug everything into.
Yep, I'm using it's a Verizon prepaid unlimited hotspot plan for $65 a month, and I have that in a Cradlepoint CBA 850 LP6, which is the same thing that my employer uses at all their retail locations.
Yeah, talking totally Greek to me now. I understand the very basics of it, and that's about it. It's over the Wi-Fi network. That's all I need to know. It's over the cell phone network. Excuse me.
There we go.
What school of film is that?
Which one?
The big red one.
That's the Atomic Filament Dark Cherry.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, that's the Benchy I printed yesterday. Hang on.
Is that the carbon fiber and everything?
Yep.
So overpriced and yet so awesome.
Yep. And I lost the Benchy I printed.
That's nothing new. I lose stuff all the time. It's called getting old.
Yeah. That and there's just only so much you can cram in your head. Yeah,
pretty much.
It's gone. Yeah, was it?
It's there somewhere. You'll find it in 10 years when you're cleaning.
Okay, so M5 is going to be the third biggest.
What are you building?
Well, there's the lead screw.
A big ass printer, I'm guessing.
Ender Extender 400 XL.
Oh. So basically it's the upper tower for an Ender.
And width. I've got the one that does
it makes it
400 by 400 by 500.
You might as well have bought a whole new printer for that.
No. That's just the printer I won.
Oh, well, all right. That makes it cheap.
Yep.
Still, that kit's got to be a couple $300, ain't it? No,
I think it's only like 200. Hang on. Actually, it was just on that website.
You got to do the bed and everything then. He's got one.
And I have the flex plate for it from TH3D. Oh, and I was hearing you say that you like the blue ones because of the grids.
Yeah. Those right there, yep.
If you ever need one, let me know. I don't use them.
Them are tiny. I'm all like 300, except for my little printer, and it's little. Oh, I use those all the time for PLA. They are the best.
Yeah, I actually really like the Flex Sheet by TH3D. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, that's what that goes on.
Ender Extender XL, the one I have here, the 400 XL is $229.
Yeah, but that doesn't include the bed and everything, right?
Yeah, that includes. It doesn't include the
Really?
bed heater, but it
Yeah,
includes
there
the
you
bed
go.
and everything else.
Right. So you still need the heater.
No, actually, a lot of people are using the stock heat bed because what you're supposed to do is you put the big plate on top of the stock one,
Yeah.
and so your edges will be about 10°C less than the center.
Yeah. Plus, you're moving all that extra weight.
Yes, that was more of a concern for me. That's why I made sure I had other printers working. Okay, so
You're going to print a lot slower with that big thing with the same motors and everything.
Oh yeah. Actually, I got aftermarket motors too, but that's because I'm weird. I already had them.
Yeah, it's the first thing I usually replace on those. Although I keep going back to my originals. They work.
These ones are, except for the Hemera, of course, are all original. I bought the motors because I was building a CNC.
I think most of these motors are more than powerful enough for what they're doing. I think
Oh yeah.
they're underrated for what they're doing. You know what I mean? People think they need to be more balls in. They really don't. Even
Nope.
the 17s have got plenty of nut behind them.
Yeah, and I figure enough people are now running the Ender Extender kits that it's worth the risk. I need to go yell at a puppy.
Yeah, I can hear that. Happy puppy. I want to go outside and play. I'm a dog.
Actually, he's in training to be a service dog, so he wants to be next to the person who's training him at all times.
Well, that's what he's supposed to do, isn't it?
Yeah, for the most part. There we go.
Enslaved puppy.
Yeah, my wife uses a Samoyed as a service dog, and she breeds them as well, so she's always training a new one for someone.
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Anyway, I think I should do something and just do something, and yet I have no ambition today to do anything.
That was me yesterday.
It was me yesterday also. That's the problem. Today I'm kind of getting antsy because I did nothing yesterday and now nothing got done.
And then Tim made me self-conscious, so I cleaned up in here a little.
I need to clean my garage out. I really, really need to. And I need my freaking new plate for the Hemera to mount to my Core XY properly instead of that hokey freaking half-ass thing I did. And where's RCCNC? I need my plate, buddy.
Yeah, I still need to order the 3D fused plate for mine. I'm currently using a printed piece.
Wait. Me and RCCNC are customizing them.
Oh, I've got the 3D fused rails.
Oh, you got the linear rail things?
On the one printer in question, yeah.
It must be nice.
It is. 175
overpriced.
Yes, it is.
Scary.
But 175 millimeters a second with no issue.
Yeah. Linear rails are kind of overkill, though.
They are. For something that small, it isn't really needed. But it did teach me a lot about how the printer works and the alignment and everything.
Yeah, they're much more anal on alignment than wheels or LMUs. I'm still a wheels guy. I've done the LMUs. LMUs are not more accurate than wheels. I'm sorry. A properly set up wheel setting with a V groove is more accurate than the LMUs are. LMUs have too much slop in them.
Yeah. I like the high wind rails. When I get to the point of actually building my own printer from the ground up, I'm going to be doing linear rail.
Yeah, I actually had linear rails on this at first, and it was just such a pain in the butt to get them lined up, and it kept binding, and I finally said screw it and went back to the wheels.
BV3Ds, Brian, he has for doing the 3D fused rail sets, he actually made a bracket to help you level them.
Yeah, but when
And
it's a custom 3D printer like this thing, you can't really do that. And I did all that. I made alignment tools and did all kind of, and it just kept binding. It didn't run as smoothly
Right.
as the wheels do.
Those are stepper driver extenders.
And they were just so overpriced.
And that's
Well, the wheels ain't cheap. If you get good, if you get true open bills wheels and their whole carriage and everything, them things ain't cheap.
no.
$35 for one of them little carriages with 4 wheels. And that's kind of insane. They get like $6 a wheel for the mini wheels.
Yeah.
This carriage here is $35 for just a little black carriage. But it is nice. It runs smooth.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at possibly replacing the wheels on the one I'm going to do the ender extender on to those white polycarbonate ones.
Yeah, I looked at those, but once again, kind of overpriced
Yeah.
and unnecessary.
Well, I'm going much bigger travel distances. It's the only reason it's got my interest. A random 128 meg SD card running around. Okay.
Sure. Anyway, I think I'm going to kill it
Okay.
because I got stuff to do, and it's been an hour, and we're just kind of babbling.
Yep.
And the more I think about it, the more there's crap. I should go out and mow the lawn now that the sun's out. It's supposed to rain and be thunderstorms all day today, and now they're saying it's not until tonight. So
Yeah, I
don't
need
know
to
if
go
cut the
do that
lawn today.
myself. I need to go do that myself, but we have that stupid Sahara dust here right now.
The what?
Apparently we had a
the
dust
Sahara
plume from the
Desert
Sahara
thing, yeah,
Desert.
I thought about that.
Yeah, our air quality has been put at dangerous.
Yeah, because it's all full of dust.
Mm-hmm.
So they want you to go out and wear a respirator just to mow the lawn.
In 95-degree weather.
Yeah, not happening.
Nope. Anyways,
Yeah,
go ahead
right.
and take care.
Later, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. See you.